I'd just like to show you an example of a species diversity spike, is the way I think of it. I'm just walking along a very nice Dorset coastal path, and what we find on all well-trodden routes is that the number of different plants we see fluctuates massively close to the path. Now, we'd probably expect certain things, but there are one or two small surprises. So what we tend to find is when footfall's incredibly heavy, we get bare patches. And of course, no plants can survive once the footfall gets to a certain point. It's just too much. Then when it's just bearable, we get the trampling tolerant species. Here we've got a mixture of them, including clover, pineapple weed, and a few others. But this is what we might expect, the pattern so far. But as you get just off the path down here, we actually get a massive spike in the number of species. And then when we get further away, it starts to become more homogeneous. There's a smaller number of species well off the path. So what's going on here? Okay, so we have the fewest number where it's really, really tough, 0 or perhaps 1 or 2. And if we go very, very far away from the path, there's actually not a huge amount of diversity either. Typically 2 or 3 species are dominating because it's easy going, and that makes it easy for some of the what we might think of as plant bullies to just dominate that area. But what we find in between is that it's not too tough for plants to survive, but there is a quite a niche habitat just at the edge here, where we get perhaps 6 or 7 species thriving. They can't on the path, it's too tough, and they can't far away from the path because 1 or 2 bullies get in and start to dominate. But where we've got this sort of mixed pattern, a little bit of footfall stops the bullies dominating, but not so much that it stops everything growing, we get this spike. So we go from 0 or 1 on the path, then there's a massive spike just to the edge of the path. Quite often see, half a dozen or more species just there. And then as we go out, in this case, you end up for quite a long stretch just with bracken there. So low, just off the path, big spike, and then down to not many again.